Welcome to Dark Knight Films Review's Classic Movie Night. Tonight's review is Son of Kong.
Now, this 1933 film is a direct sequel to the original King Kong. And it does go in a different direction than the original King Kong. This is more kind of like what we would eventually get with Mighty Joe Young, with Kong's son in this, if you want to call him that, this white gorilla character that's in this, is a lot smaller than what Kong was. He's not quite as big of a character, much like Mighty Joe Young. And you get several returning actors. Most notably, of course, is Robert Armstrong as Denham. And he is awesome in his role, as he was in the original film. Now, you don't get the return of Fay Wray, unfortunately, and you don't get the return of Bruce Cabot either. But as I said in my review for King Kong from 1933, that I wasn't a big fan of Bruce Cabot's character anyway, so him not being in this film didn't bother me any. My favorite, Robert Armstrong, is in it, so I can live with Fay Wray not being in the film. But the weird and oddity of how they didn't make the gorilla as big, but they still went with the stop motion animation, which is excellent for its time period. It was still just equally as great. And the weirdest thing about this direct sequel is, if you haven't noticed by whenever I mentioned the years of both films, it came out the same year as King Kong, 1933. I don't know of any other sequels that, I know some were shot back to back, and of course they held off on putting out the sequel until a year later or something. But this one, for whatever reason, they shot these things. Maybe they did shoot them back to back, I don't know. But they put this second one out really quick and rushed it out there. And it came out the same year as the original King Kong did. I don't think it's as good a film as King Kong. It doesn't have as much to keep you interested in it, because King Kong had those big, epic, prehistoric monster fights between Kong and everything. And those are missing basically from this. This Kong is not, this son of Kong, of the title, is not, big enough to be taking on some, dinosaur monsters and everything. And this is more, Armstrong's character is kind of defending this creature and trying to keep other people from exploiting it and everything. And that's funny coming from him, because he was the one that exploited Kong and caused his death, basically, in the original film. But I guess it's a redemption arc for his character in this, and I guess that works for that. But I just don't think it's as effective with this version of Kong, and he's kind of goofy looking with the white fur and the goofy expressions that it does on its face. Kong, even though the effects, looking back on them now, are not the greatest, but, you could think about it and think about it for the time period, and you can, think about how wonder it was for, people to have went and seen that movie and see that. But this, I could see people laughing at this thing when they went and seen it in the theaters because of how goofy some of the stuff that they were doing with this white gorilla. So yeah, it's not as good, I don't think. Robert Armstrong does give an excellent performance, though, in this, as he did in the original, and I do like that aspect of him, you know, kind of getting his little redemption arc in this film. But I don't think the gorilla character is as effective as it was in that original 1933 film. So, and I don't think anyone around Robert Armstrong other than him really stand out and do anything notable in this. Even your leading lady in this is just subpar. I mean, she's definitely no Fay Wray. My final review for Son of Kong, I am going to give this film a 7.8 out of 10. It's a serviceable follow-up to the original film, but it misses the mark in a lot of respects, in my opinion. But what do you guys think of Son of Kong? Released the same year as the original King Kong. Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have access to an area on the channel right now where you can request a movie, TV series, or ranking video of your choosing. And when that video goes up, it will go up for all Plus members prior to it going up on the channel for all other subscribers. So if you want to get interactive and help me to get more movies, TV series, or ranking videos on this channel that I might not normally cover, become a Plus member. Well, that's the end of another Classic Movie Night. If you missed last week's Classic Movie Night, check out the link above. Or if you missed any of the videos during Classic Movie Night, check out this playlist and get caught up on anything you've missed.